We are looking forward to that warm-up. Thank you, Dante. Many students across this state have had an extra week off of school. The recent winter weather also impacting high school athletes as their games and practices continue to take a hit. Now, Bailey Tucker is joining us live in Charleston. Bailey, we see the road behind you is still covered in some snow and ice. Now, after speaking with these high school coaches, Bailey, what are these coaches telling you about the lack of practice and how that affects its students?
Yeah, Daniel, this past week has been a nice break for student athletes, but how will this impact their season upcoming?
Biggest snowstorm of the year so far has arrived, and with it comes adjustments to everyday life. One of them being high school sporting events being canceled. Nitro boys basketball coach Patrick Jones says his team has been out enjoying the weather.
I mean, teenage kids right now, they're sleigh riding and all that fun stuff. So they're keeping they're keeping themselves entertained right now.
Despite all the fun, Coach Jones worries about how all of this time off will affect his team in their upcoming games.
I think it hurts us more than anything because, going into, I guess you could call it New Year's break, we were in really good conditioning shape. And so taking about 18 days off, I guess you can say, I don't know, January 2nd or whatever today's date is, 2 weeks almost.
Other coaches are thinking the same things, like Charleston Catholic's coach Hunter Moles.
Felt like we were getting better, and then it hurts us when you go 4 or 5 days off, get to practice, stay in shape, work on what you've been working on.
But this break could be well-deserved. According to the Mental Health First Aid, 35% of student athletes suffer from a mental health crisis. George Washington coach Rick Green says these teens have a lot on their plates.
There's a lot of social media pressure. Everybody thinks they're going to be a D1 scholarship athlete, so they get a lot of pressure at home and different groups and different gurus that host all these, the shootouts and the showcases. So it's a lot of pressure on them that, past generations didn't have to face as much.
With the popularity of club sports, many athletes seldom get a break. This snowy weather has given them an excuse to do so.
Once we get back in the gym and start playing, they will definitely be maybe not physically fresh because I think we'll lost a lot of conditioning, but the positive would be they'll be very mentally fresh and ready to play and want to compete.
So right now, none of the schools in West Virginia are closed for this upcoming Monday, meaning that short break is probably going to be over. So kids, you need to get to bed. Reporting live here in Charleston, Bailey Tucker, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Bailey. That's some good advice there. Maybe finish our newscast, then go to bed. Okay.